Hello beautiful people, I'm Daybebaby and welcome to my channel where I gossip about books. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. Feel free to get comfortable while we describe our latest read. Go ahead if you haven't already, subscribe. I love when you guys subscribe. Go ahead and like the video. Make sure you click the notification button so you don't miss out on any new videos. I would hate for you guys to miss out on any new videos. So actually lately I've been reading a couple of books I haven't favored too much. This one I did finish. The next book I'm going to tell you guys, I actually did not even finish it, but I don't even think it's going to get a full video. Anyway, the book I'm talking about today is My Sister the Serial Killer by Oyinkan Braithwaite. I think that's how you say it. This is the book. So, like I said, this actually is not a book that I really enjoyed. I feel like you guys are gonna be like, why the heck did you pick it up if you're not gonna enjoy it? Why would you get? So, my husband thought it was a good idea to get me a book, to recommend a book that was recommended by someone else that he thought I would like, to give me like a different taste in genre. I don't blame him. I'm not gonna blame him because he didn't read the book. But I do blame the Barnes Noble employee who recommended this. Because I was like, girl, what the hell? Why would you give me this? Lately, I've been reading a lot of coming of age or romance novels. So it's like, okay, this was a nice change of pace, a nice, different, cute little genre change. But I didn't like the book itself. Like, I've had different, like, thriller, comedy books. But this one, I wasn't feeling it. What's the genre for this? Does it even say on here? Sometimes the books will say what genre they are, but it's like, I feel like this would be considered like mystery thriller or whatever, or even satire. I wasn't feeling it. Now, what I will say, this is one of the quickest reads I've done because the book itself is like, it's very, I don't even want to say they're chapters, like each chapter is like a page or 2 to 4 pages long. Like, look, this, and then boom, already on the next chapter. I don't know if you can peep that. But so I read this book in like a day and a half. And part of that is because I'm like, I already can tell I'm not enjoying it. Let's just get to the end. But at the same time, it's just like, it's a short book. You don't need much time to read it. It's very self-explanatory. So like the title says, My Sister the Serial Killer, there's no room for confusion. This is literally the whole basis of the book. The girl's sister is a serial killer. So the book is about these two sisters, Korede, I think that's how you pronounce it, and Ayula. It's based in Lagos, Nigeria, which is a very different pace from the other books that I've read. They've either been like mainly based in the UK or like back and forth from like Nigeria or from like Ghana, but never just based in an African country. So there isn't much to know about the story other than that Ayula, which is Korede's sister, is a serial killer. It starts off the book with her killing someone already. You then learn she kills the men that she dates. It's giving very much praying mantis. So the book starts off with Ayula killing her latest partner. His name was Femi. She then calls Korede to come help her clean up the mess. This is not the first time she has killed someone, but this is the first time where Korede's like, I don't think she got remorse about the people she's killing. And at this point, the number of people you've killed, you have now become a serial killer. Like, by standard, you are now a serial killer. And every time Ayula kills someone, she says it's in self-defense. But now it's getting to a point, like, Korede is like, the story you're telling me doesn't make this sound like it's self-defense. And even if it was self-defense, I felt like you'd have a little more remorse for you killing somebody. Like, you would feel a little more pain. But Ayula she don't really give no, you know. So, although Korede does know her sister is literally a serial killer, she feels like it's her duty to protect her sister as she is the older one. But baby, I'm not gonna lie, your sister's doing the most. Like, she's trying to get caught. She's trying to get caught. She's trying to get you looped and stuff. So one thing mentioned in the book is that Ayula is a bad ting, real fine babe, right? Which is why so many people like her, simply because she's gorgeous. And it's funny, I can tell, if you knew her personality-wise, you'd be like, girl, what the hell? But because she's gorgeous, they let her slide with so much stuff. Like, literally in the book, she's cheating on one of the guys she's dating, and he knows this. He don't care. he's blinded by the pretty. He don't care. So basically, her beauty is what leads to every single man's demise. Like she says this every time. Like they don't love me. They only like me because I'm pretty. Men don't care, and she knows this, and I'm glad she knows this. But she's using it to her benefit. Like she's getting rich men, married men with money, doctors, all that. Now there are like juicier things in the book, but like the only thing I feel like that attracts my attention that much was that Ayula ends up dating the guy that her sister has a crush on from work. That's the juiciest part of the story. I guess you can say that was the juiciest part. And then because she's dating him, obviously that ends up in being in that man's demise. Like I said, obviously because she's dating him, something bad is gonna happen. The sister knows something bad is probably gonna happen, but you just gotta read the book to figure out why and what happens. Now, why didn't I like this book? I didn't like this book because I felt like there wasn't much to the plot to tie you into it. Like, once you know the sister's a serial killer and she's killing guys she dates, it's like, okay, but where are we going with this? And I don't know, this is very, maybe because this is intended to be more of a short story because of the way it's broken up. Like, there isn't supposed to be much to the plot. But it's literally just this girl keeps killing people and her sister keeps covering it up. The only other juicy part I can think of is that Corday, she's been telling a man in the hospital the secrets of, like, she had to kill, not that she had to kill, she had to help her sister bury evidence for the guys that she's been murdering. The guy is in a coma. Obviously, the man eventually wakes up out the coma and he's like, I know your secrets, but I'm not gonna tell anybody. And it's like, I'm not gonna lie, baby, you gotta that man too. But they never kill him. She never tells Ayula about the man knowing, but he keeps the secret, and it's just like, that's it. That, like, what was I supposed to do? It's juicy, but it's like it didn't build anywhere. The only thing is that I guess Corday finally has someone she can confide in. She felt like she couldn't talk to anybody about all the things that were happening, but that's it. That's it. This was definitely giving short story and a lot of satire, but that's it. Like nothing really stood out to me, and I feel guilty saying that about books because it's different people's experience. I hear a lot of people did actually love this book, and I'm like, maybe it just went over my head, but I don't think it went over my head. I just didn't care for it like that. This video is actually very short, but it's like, that's really all I have to say. Let me know if you guys did read this book and what you thought in the comments. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I missed the juicy part of it, but I don't think that I did. Anyways, I'll check in the comments and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.